Let's check in with Heather Cox.
Guys, I had a chance to eavesdrop in both huddles. Popovich for San Antonio said we must push and attack. There's no time to wait and run our sets. Take that first open shot. So the green light for the Spurs. On the other side for Portland, Nate McMillan said expect contact. When you rebound, lock it up. When you go to the basket, go in strong. He wants to maintain possession throughout the rest of this game, guys.
Nate McMillan's going to be thrilled with the way his team has played since the midway point of the second quarter. San Antonio, JB, has 24 points, making 26 now in the second half.
33 points after the first quarter, and they're sitting on 75. 42 points in almost 3 quarters of action. And I agree with Greg Popovich. Yeah, we have to get up and down the floor and get quick shots, but they are not built to play that way. This is not the Phoenix Suns offensively.
Tony Parker back in for George Hill.
You lose Ginobili and you lose Duncan. So much of what the Spurs do come off of their action. Tim Duncan's post-ups, Manu Ginobili's drives to the basket, and crazy forays down the court. They don't have it. This is a...
With a loss tonight, San Antonio will fall into a 3-way tie for third with Houston and Portland.
And Portland has a tiebreak.
Realistically, San Antonio could fall to 6. I mean, if they get hot and win their last 4, they could sneak up on 2, but Brandon Roy going in strong with a left hand as the Blazers continue to flaunt their athleticism tonight. San Antonio looking at the very real possibility of not having a home court advantage in the first round of the playoffs.
Dan, I think it's a probability that this team will not host a first-round series.
Brandon Roy.
This guy.
It's Marcus Williams who was trying to defend him, just called up from the D-League, formerly out of the University of Arizona. His first action, and he just got schooled by Brandon Roy.
Well, he's not the first guy. No, he certainly won't be the last. Brandon Roy has been terrific this season.
Nice pass from Parker. Udoka misses the reverse. Williams steps into the jumper, knocks it down.
Well, unorthodox looking shot there, but good result.
Pretty impressive stuff since the middle of the second quarter for the second youngest team in the NBA, the Portland Trail Blazers, who have already clinched the playoff spot. They headed to the postseason for the first time since 2003. And they have given notice tonight that on the road against a good team, they are a force to be reckoned with. Parker, coast to coast.
Just 4 points for Tony Parker in the second half.
And 5 in the second half for Mason. They both had 13 at halftime. Tim Duncan on a bad knee, just 24 minutes, just 4 points on the night. And the Blazers are on their way to a win here at the AT&T Center.
For a young group, especially.
This will be their 50th win of the season. They won 41 a year ago. They host the Lakers on Friday. And then the Trailblazers finish up at the Clippers, host Oklahoma City, and then host Denver. Blake from the corner.
And on the other side, the San Antonio Spurs have Utah here, at Sacramento, at Golden State, and New Orleans here. Pretty favorable schedule, I would say, Dan, but if they were to lose 2 of those games, they are in danger of becoming possibly even the 7th seed.
Yeah. Margin of error is so slim. Really, between 2 and 8, there is so little to separate those teams in the West.
And no one's talked about the Dallas Mavericks, but if they win tonight, they go ahead of the Utah Jazz and move out of that 8th spot.
Steve Blake again. How about a 33-point swing in this game? Incredible. Final few seconds. And Marcus Williams with his second field goal, getting his first action tonight as a member of the Spurs. But the story tonight is the Portland Trail Blazers, who pick up their 50th win of the season. They go from 19 down in the second quarter to a 12-point victory, winning on the road in San Antonio. The concern for the Spurs, the the well-being of Tim Duncan. Greg Popovich saying in-game, Duncan can't get up and down the floor. The knee's a problem. He didn't want to play him again tonight. We'll see how healthy Duncan is the rest of the way as the Spurs get ready for the postseason. Let's go to Heather Cox, standing by with the Brandon Roy.
Thanks so much, Dan. The 17th time you guys have overcome a 10-point deficit or more. This is a young team. How are you guys playing with so much maturity?
Well, we have that never quit attitude. You know,